Leopards are very opportunistic predators, and since they're not big enough to go head-to-head with a lot of wild animals, they choose to target dogs, thinking they'll be easy prey. But they end up getting humiliated by fearless canines as well, which is exactly what we're about to see today. The streets were silent here, save for the quiet hum of a surveillance camera that bore witness to an unexpected urban safari. A dog was sleeping peacefully in the middle of the road when suddenly a leopard appeared. It saw an opportunity in the sleeping canine and attacked, hoping for an easy meal. But the dog, despite being caught off guard, proved to be no pushover. It sprang to life with surprising agility, managing to evade the leopard's deadly grasp. The camera captured the heart-stopping moment as the dog narrowly escaped, completely intact. It wasn't just luck that saved the pooch, it was pure survival instinct. The leopard ran away, disappointed and hungry, while the dog lived to nap another day. In the dead of night, this dog suddenly found itself in the jaws of a hungry leopard. The big cat, clearly not one for dinner invitations, decided to help itself to some late-night takeout. It pinned the dog down, using its sharp claws and teeth to turn the yard into a gruesome buffet. But just when it seemed the dog was destined to become leopard food, something snapped. Maybe it was the thought of losing to a cat, or maybe it just got sick of being a chew toy. Whatever the reason, the dog fought back with the ferocity that would make Rocky proud. In a twist ending worthy of M. Night Shyamalan, the underdog became the top dog, sending the leopard packing. Talk about a rough night. An overly confident leopard spotted 3 dogs sitting in the street and thought that it could take them here. As soon as the leopard attacked one of them, the dogs decided that it was battle time, and they immediately attacked the leopard to force it to let go of their friend. The leopard stopped being dumb and released the dog immediately, and it ran out of there as fast as its legs would carry it. The neighborhood watch got a lot more interesting when a security camera caught the ultimate game of cat and mouse here, or rather, cat and dog. Looking like it had skipped one too many meals, this leopard came into a dark alley looking for its next victim, but it failed to see the dog that was sleeping just a few feet away at first. The dog sensed its presence and woke up and decided to run, but that was when the leopard spotted it and went chasing after it. We have no idea what happened next as they both disappeared into the night. The Emmy for the most terrifying home security footage went to this suburban nightmare caught on candid camera. Moonlighting as the world's worst cat burglar, this leopard crept through someone's yard and noticed a sleeping dog by the door. The big cat was thrilled to have found a midnight snack that couldn't fight back. But this pup wasn't about to roll over and play dead. Rudely awakened by razor-sharp teeth, this dog decided it wasn't going down without a fight. It fought the much bigger predator with everything that it had, causing the cowardly intruder to run away in fear in the end. Not all heroes wear capes. Some save the day without meaning to and are actually not heroes at all. This guard dog was caught napping on the job, and it suddenly found itself face to face with a jumbo-sized leopard. Not keen on becoming cat food, the dog pulled a Houdini and squeezed through the iron gate bars. Its lean figure proving that sometimes skipping seconds pays off. Meanwhile, the human guards, realizing they weren't getting paid enough for this wildlife encounter, slammed the door and hid inside, scaring the big cat in the process and causing it to run away. This footage shows the ultimate canine buddy cop movie. 2 dogs were sleeping on the front porch, one sprawled on the ground, the other lounging on a chair just a few steps away. A leopard snuck up on them in the middle of the night and attacked the dog that was sleeping on the floor, waking up Chair Dog, who, instead of playing it safe, decided to go full John Wick. In a display of loyalty that would make most humans look bad, Chair Dog launched into action, risking its own fur to save its friend. The leopard, outnumbered and outmaneuvered, ran away, leaving the dogs with a friendship stronger than ever. Take a look at this classic tale of don't judge a book by its cover. A leopard had snuck into the wrong house at the wrong time to look for something to eat, but the dog that was guarding the place was a real nightmare to deal with. The brave husky channeled its inner Hulk and went full beast mode on the big cat. It attacked with such fury you'd think it was personal. The leopard's life was probably flashing before its eyes as the dog was wailing on it, and it was probably planning on joining some self-defense classes if it survives. A casual canine stroll turned into a death-defying dash here. Out for its daily constitutional on some forest steps, this dog suddenly found itself in a life-or-death struggle. A leopard had decided to spice things up with some fast food, and it spotted the dog and decided to strangle it to death before eating it. The leopard wanted to be quick and surprise the dog to end the fight before it even started, but the dog dodged the attack like a pro and ruined its plans before running away. Guess it's gonna have to skip breakfast for the day. Here's a leopard dog chase that turned into the ultimate cosmic joke. The leopard caught up to the fleeing dog and pinned it down, but just when it seemed like the dog was destined to be kibbles and bits, the tables turned faster than a game of Uno. The stubborn canine broke free, making it impossible for the big cat to maintain control of it. It was pulling some impressive wrestling moves left and right, like it had suddenly developed some sort of superpowers, and it left the leopard wondering if it had accidentally pounced on Chuck Norris in pursuit. This is exactly what they mean when they talk about unleashing your inner beast. This guy was jolted awake by his dog's very loud barking. Grabbing his phone, he stumbled to the balcony, ready to give his pooch a piece of his mind. But instead of the usual squirrel situation, he found his brave or crazy pet having a shouting match with a freaking leopard. The big cat decided this wasn't the drive-thru it was looking for when the man showed up, and it quickly ran back into the forest. Sometimes it simply comes down to pure luck whether a predator is able to score a meal or not. This leopard had invaded someone's home while looking for something to eat, and it was lucky to run into their smallest dog. There was another dog in here that could have wiped the floor with it, but that wasn't the one that it ran into, unfortunately, and it arrived too late. The poor little dog was completely helpless against the big cat and could do nothing to defend itself. The leopard simply carried it in its mouth and walked away with it like it was picking up a grocery bag or something. This leopard was circling around a dog's cage trying to find a way in, as you can see, but instead of being scared, the dog was slamming against the cage walls like a madman trying to get out and meet the predator, barking at the top of its lungs. The dog's owner was wise to place it inside that thing to protect it from situations like these, but the dog didn't seem like it needed much protection. While in Dreamland, this blissfully unaware dog was shocked to wake up to a spotted menace creeping up on it. The leopard was hoping to score a snoring snack, but the dog went from Sleeping Beauty to Rambo in under a millisecond. The dog barked so loud that it freaked the leopard out and made it paranoid, looking around to make sure there was no one there. The big cat was clearly not expecting this level of crazy, and it decided to just leave rather than deal with it. Some tourists got more than they bargained for during their forest pit stop here. The unsuspecting sightseers witnessed the ultimate animal throwdown. A leopard playing the role of sneaky assassin emerged from the dangling jungle vines like a spotted Tarzan with murder on its mind. It jumped on an unsuspecting dog and tried to kill it, but the dog wasn't as easy to handle as it hoped. The dog attacked back, managing to bite the leopard and causing it to freak out. The leopard, clearly not expecting its meal to bite back, decided this takeout order was more trouble than it was worth, and it hightailed it back into the leafy abyss. Some ducks were unfortunate enough to catch the eye of a hungry leopard in the middle of the night here, but lucky for the helpless birds, there was a German shepherd in there. The leopard came racing towards the ducks and tried to catch one of them, but their screaming woke up the dog, and it came running to see what was happening. As soon as the leopard saw the dog, it decided to skip dinner and go for a run instead, and it got out of there while it still could. Captured by the unblinking eye of a security camera, this leopard decided to target a sleeping dog on someone's front porch. However, the dog's instincts kicked in just in time. It sensed the danger and moved a few steps back, narrowly escaping the leopard's deadly attack. Suddenly, a second dog burst onto the scene, catching the predator off guard. The leopard was so focused on its original target that it never saw the other dog or counterattack coming. The dog's teamwork paid off as they successfully chased away the dangerous intruder. After leaping onto a fleeing dog and pinning it down, it looked like this leopard was going to get exactly what it wanted. But spoiler alert, it didn't. For a heart-stopping moment, it seemed like the predator had won, but fueled by desperate strength, the dog miraculously wriggled free from the leopard's grasp. Actually, it wasn't really the dog wriggling free as much as it was the leopard letting it go after it realized that it wasn't going to be able to hold it down for very long. The dog was fighting as hard as it could, and the leopard knew that once it got free, it was probably going to try to attack back, so it decided to just abandon the hunt and escape.
Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.